Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Look what we have here. So this is a massive I've just unclipped this from my, what do you call it, stand, tripod thingy boxy, just to show you the volume of jewellery that I have here. This is all from my jeweler basically, so I'm gonna go I've been through it because there was so much of it, and like he doesn't sort it out, it's just in a massive, he's got a box and he chucks it, they chuck it all in the box, and then when I go there I go through the box, take out what I want out of the box, and then we make we agree a price. There was some gold and silver in there, which I will show you. There's like loads of different bits in there, so let's go through it. I'm gonna do this in a couple of parts, but these are, there's some stuff in there. These are the valuable stuff that I've sorted out, which we will look at. This is just a quick overview of the whole thing, and then we've got some, I think this is brooches. I've put all the brooches in here. So that's the brooches in there, and then I bought this container from xnomesx, which is very handy. I might go and get some more of them because it was handy to use sorting this lot out, and just putting and grouping things up, because if you see in there's rings, cufflinks, there's all different bits in here. So yeah, and it's a nice little, perfect for jewellery sorting. Then we've got other bits and pieces that I've just bagged up into individual bags. Got this whole Indian bracelet there. Yeah, so we have a lot of stuff here. So I'm gonna start going through it, and I'm just gonna do a certain amount, and then cut and I'm just going to film this in chunks basically, cut this up into chunks. So yeah, enjoy. And yeah, I haven't filmed the lot, a lot. I think I've only filmed one lot I've got from the jewelers before, but I have had other lots, and the reason why is because the volume of jewellery that I get is a lot, and it puts me off filming the whole thing after I've just had, because I have to go through it. Anyway, it's a whole thing. But anyway, I'm just gonna be strict about filming them, because there's always good pieces in there. They're always worth filming. So anyway, let's get into the filming. Right, so I don't know where to start actually, but let's start with some of these loose pieces. So first we've got this, I've had one of these from him before, and it had Tiffany on it, and it was, obviously he told me it was not Tiffany. Obviously he wouldn't have put it in the box. This one does not say Tiffany on it, but it's the same type of thing, but it doesn't have any markings on, so I can resell this. The other ones I've just kept because it's got Tiffany and 925, and it's not 925, and they're not Tiffany, they're just fake. But this one's in quite good condition, and it's got no fake marks on it that I can. Oh, it does say 925 when it's not. But obviously when I list it, it will only go on Vinted. When I list it, I will not be listing it as 925. I've not even bothered to test it because I know that it's not 925. So yeah, I will just, it's going to be listed as a silver tone metal bracelet, and then I'll put in the description that even though it's stamped 925, it is not 925. So the next thing is this very old, I would say this is probably antique, locket. It's really nice. It's a bit discoloured. I think it can be, because it's brass, it looks like it's made out of brass, it could probably be polished up. I usually end up keeping any kind of antique or special pieces from these lots that I get from the jewelers, because there's usually are some really nice pieces in here, and obviously they don't sell these type of things, even though they might be valuable or nice. They're just not they're jewelers, they're not interested. So this is a really nice antique locket. So that's what it could polish up to if it's cleaned up, and it's got some markings in there as well. They're not scratches, these are purposely These are purposely done. They're matching on each side. So I haven't looked into detail. I haven't looked up any of these pieces, so it'd be interesting to find out where this come from. You probably because antique, there'd probably be no trace of where this came from, to be honest with you. But if you can see, I'm not sure if you can see the it's very faint because it's old, it's worn, but I think there's some sort of bird on there, like a swan. But yeah, it's really nice. Love that. I'll be keeping this. The next thing is this medallion. I'm not sure, it says the smallholder championship medal, GGA, presented to L.J. Green, 1950. I mean, I'll probably just keep this because it's like got personalised thing. I don't think I can I don't think anyone's going to be interested in reselling it, but these type of things are quite interesting. I just put them with my personal collection of vintage items. It's things that I'm interested in collecting, or things that are old but can't be resold, and I will just keep them, and then I will just home them, house them, because I don't want them going like in the bin or anything like that. Like somebody won this, like worked hard to get this, you know, and was presented with it and everything. So, you know, I'm not gonna I'll just put it aside. Anyway, so there was some few odds and ends here, like some beads and things. I just put in this bag to keep them together because they can be used. There's some earring backs and bits and bobs in there that can be used. They'll just go in my little craft bead box that I've got. Then we've got a watch on a chain. It looks very old. I've got a couple of these. There's a couple of these in there. So this is, I can't see what it says on there. BV. You might be able to see BV. Oh, it's BVER. I think I know the name of the watch. It probably doesn't work. So, but I will test it anyway. It's on a chain. So that's that. And then I'll just show you the other one that I've got here. If I can open it. It's very interesting, the style of things like that people would wear watches on chains, and nowadays people wouldn't really wear a watch on a chain like this. Just shows the times. This is a citron, I think. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't really see, but I think it's a citron from what I can see. This is a pretty nice one, but and it's got like a etching on the back. But yeah, I don't think, to be fair, I don't think these have been tested. I just got a feeling because he's not that particular about these type of things. He probably just didn't bother to test it. But the chain's in good condition, and it's got everything there. This one's in pretty good nick, so it would be nice if it worked, but I highly doubt it. But it's that's a very nice one. And then I'm gonna put the bags aside. I'm taking them out because I have to pack all this up. That's another reason why I'm a bit lazy about filming the bigger jewellery hauls like this, because of having to pack it all away. But you know, it is what it is. I've tried to sort it so it's easier. So I've put these two together because these look very old because they're worn. This one is very worn away, but they've been made into little pendants. How cute. This one's really tiny. Little brass one there. I've tested this. It's not silver. So yes, unfortunately it's not silver. It's probably pewter. Right. What is next? We have a obligatory. Shiny little necklace. This goes in my Etsy shop for wedding purposes because people buy them for weddings. So and it's in good condition, so we'll definitely put that in the Etsy shop. Then we've got this that you saw when I was showing you the lot. These are like Indian. bangles. Some Indian jewellery like this are a low grade silver. I've got a few items that are very low, not very, but they're just like say like 800 or 835 silver. So they're not to be overlooked either. I have not tested this. It doesn't look silver, so that's why I haven't really tested it, but I will just double check it, but I very much doubt it. It just looks metal to me. I don't think this is a low grade silver. But I will double check because you'd be surprised. That's if I remember. And then we've got, what have we got? So we've got we've got 2 more watches here. And I cannot see. I did look at the name of these. I didn't even bother to write on the bag, which I should have, because now I have to get the jewellery loop out further down the line and deal with these. But yeah, I want to test to see if these work. These are really nice watches. Look at those. Very nice indeed. I did look them up actually, and they were decent. These are decent watches. So yeah, anyway, that's the watches. We've still got, let's see what I'm saying about watches. We've got a few of them. I don't really deal with watches, but you know, as buying jewellery lots, you are going to get some. So I might learn a bit more about watches, just so that I, you know, when I come across them, I know what to do with them. Another wedding piece that can be used for weddings or parties. Not just weddings, parties as well. That's a nice one, and that's in good condition as well. And then we have, let's see, we've got this bracelet here. This isn't in great condition, which is a shame, because I do like these bracelets, and they probably sell well, but it's not in very good nick. So I'm not sure if anyone would actually buy it or not. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, I don't know if this is, I think this was once gold plated. I'm just checking the any maker's mark on here. I was watching someone unboxing a few of these, and she was like, oh, make sure you check the clasps and things, you know, like when you open it, to see if there's any you know, signature or anything in there, maker's mark. But yeah, that's a pretty nice bracelet actually, but it's a bit discoloured, which is a damn shame. Right, so we've got something here. This is Avon. So we've got an Avon piece here, which is just a little, it's actually quite discoloured, this Avon necklace, so it will just probably just go in a job lot, to be honest. I don't think I'm going to be able to sell this separately. It's not in good condition. Let's just put that here. And we have, I'm not going to take these out of the bag, but these are just some costume jewellery earrings that needed backs or whatever. And then we've got gold tone bracelet, I think this is. These type of gold tone necklaces and bracelets surprisingly sell for me on Vinted. Like, you know, they can go in job lots, but I'm usually able to get rid of them very quickly. They sell quick as well on Vinted. For me anyway. They're one of my best sellers on there. So that will go on Vinted. It's in quite good condition. And then I have another, this will go as well. I don't know who buys them, to be honest with you. This is signed CG or OG, and don't think this has ever been worn. It's a really nice, yeah, it's signed here CG or, CG OG, and it's quite a long gold tone necklace. I think men buy these a lot. I get questions from men about them, but this is a very nice one. So I'm just going to put that back in here. So that will go on my Vinted store separately. And then I have this old box. I just took it. I'm not going to resell it. I'm just going to put stuff in it, basically. I just thought, well, you know, I'll take it. It's a vintage box. Some more gold tone chains here. I'm not going to bother taking this out of the bag, but it's in quite good condition. A nice little gold tone chain there. And we've got this necklace here. I'm going to cut this video soon because I don't want each video to be too long, because I don't like, you know, I think it's like, if it's too long, people don't really watch to the end. So this is a pearl necklace. It looks like, I'm not sure if this pearl is real or not, but we will look further into that. But it's quite a nice little, it needs cleaning. I need to see if I can clean it so that I can sell it separately, because it's quite a nice necklace. It's got like a little bit on there. Yeah, it's quite a nice little necklace. So I'm just gonna see if I can get that into a saleable condition. I'm just gonna put that back in the bag. Whoops. Whoops. And then let's have a look what we can round off this video with. Oh, we've got another gold tone necklace. I'm not going to bother taking this out. This is quite long and it's in good condition. So again, that will go on Vinted. And let's see if we can end off with a more interesting piece. So yeah, we've got this really nice, key brooch. I love this. It's really pretty. Look at this. Different rhinestones in there. I don't know if they're rhinestones or actual stones. I just actually need to double check. It's quite heavy and it's signed as well, so I could probably look into, you know, what kind of materials they actually use. So if you see under there, it's signed, and it's signed RFC. I haven't looked it up, so I don't know, but it's a very nice brooch, basically. I love that. Very nice. Probably just rhinestones, but it's always worth double checking to make sure that it's nothing more, the stones are nothing more valuable. So this is the first part of that whole lot that you saw. So I'm going to cut it here, and then I'm going to continue recording the next part, and then there'll probably be 3 parts to this, to be honest with you. I don't know if I can do it in 2 parts because there's still a lot more to do. So we're going to cut it here, and then join me next week for part 2. If you're interested in anything, because once I've filmed this lot today, I'm going to start listing it on my Etsy, a lot of these pieces on my Etsy shop, and start getting them up on there. The pieces that are going on Etsy, some of it's going on Etsy, and some of it's going, a lot of this is going on Etsy, and then the less kind of, I would say more modern pieces will go on Vinted. But just so keep an eye on both, and if you're interested in anything particular from this whole job lot, you can contact me. I've got a form below where you can order directly if it's not up available and you really want something, because I know in this there's quite a few nice pieces in this lot. But anyway, I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.